Alright guys, and welcome back for a new review. Today we're going to take a look at a project. This is the 1976 Land Commander Eagle Eyes from the G.I. Joe collection, the Adventure Team. It's a vintage G.I. Joe. It's pretty much my first vintage G.I. Joe. I've got a lot of the reproduction figures that came out since about 1999, but this is an original. I picked this one up off eBay. It's in great shape. So, take a closer look at the head sculpt. The eagle eyes, they do still work. You could also see the flocking is in fantastic shape. I'm not 100% sure if this is an original flock job or if this is a reflock. Because again, I picked it up off eBay. That looks immaculate. So that is an excellent thing. This particular style of vintage G.I. Joe is about one of my favorites. It's a figure that I kind of always wanted, never really had, and I always hoped they would reproduce it, and they have reproduced a lot of Adventure Team G.I. Joes, but not the Eagle Eyes Adventure Team version, and not on the muscle body. So something I always wanted to have in my collection, so I decided to pick it up. Really awesome figure, and it's in really excellent shape. So I did get the figure fully clothed. He does come with his original uniform. I stripped him down because I'm planning on cleaning him, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But the uniform's in great shape. You can just barely tell where the old logo is. I am gonna make this figure complete, get all of his accessories what it came with, and I'm even looking into the box for it too. We'll get into that when we get to it. But uniform here, very nice shape. Pants as well, same condition with an exception. The inside of the pants is sticky, and if you look at the figure, there's some kind of sticky residue all over his pants. So G.I. Joe has a mess in his pants. I'm gonna need to clean that up. Aside from that, the figure's relatively clean, but there's little bits of grime and there's some funky stuff going on here on the ankle by the joints. So I'm going to have to clean this figure up, and I'm also going to have to wash the uniform. Do also have his boots too, so that'll be a real easy cleanup job. Just a little dust and stuff in there. That's it. Just wanted to get you guys started with a look at the figure as I received it. And then also, that looks like it's broken, but it is not. You could tell it's actually designed that way for the leg joint, so there's nothing broken on them. Joints are in pretty good shape. I'm imagining he was probably restrung at some point. If you could see, get the string goes through the joints there, pretty white and clean. So this guy just needs a little bit of a cleanup job, and the rest of his accessories, so I can pretty much just complete him and put him on the shelf with the rest of my collection. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get started on the cleanup process. For me, just real simple setup. Pickle jar that's cleaned out. I put a little bit of detergent in there, just a small amount, and I put hot water in. I use a toothbrush and just pretty much agitate the clothes. I want to take it easy. This is in good shape. I don't want to rough it up, so this will be a nice gentle way to clean the clothes. It's from 1975, so it's also for sanitary reasons. kind of gross to wonder what exactly he's been through, what this sticky residue is, you know, all over him too, which is also the inside of the pants. No idea what that is, so really just want to get that cleaned up. Gonna do a little agitation because I don't know if this stickiness is gonna come out just sitting in the water alone. You can kind of see it right there. It's starting to come right out. Alright, next we're going to go ahead and just clean up the boots real quick. I also got the clothes soaking in there, and you can see the water is just gross. That is about probably 40 plus years of grime. Alright, so just a quick update. Clothes are washed, boots are cleaned up. You can see they're not fully dry yet, so I'm just going to let those dry for the rest of the way, but they're very clean now. Boots got a nice shine to them. So those are all cleaned up nice. And as you can see from the water, wow, gross. That is gross. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get on to cleaning the figure next. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into cleaning the figure. As you can see, that stickiness I'm talking about is gross. It's picking up the paper towel. So I'm just gonna start off with just a little bit of hand soap on a damp cloth and just do a wipe down. Now the stickiness I'm probably going to have to get at with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Also, I'm not 100% sure what particularly is making this ankle dirty like that. Alright, so let's see if we can get some of this off with the rubbing alcohol. I use this trick with the gijoe 1983 APC, the Armored Personnel Carrier, to get rid of some of the sticker residue. Takes a little bit of elbow grease, but it actually does break down the sticky residue and makes it come off. So this will just take a little effort, but it's going to be worth it. Sorry you're looking at Action Man's ass here, but that's where most of the grime is, unfortunately. Alright, so back figure is pretty much all cleaned up. I got rid of pretty much all the sticky residue on the shorts. So that's all clean, figure's clean. Clothes are still drying, so once those are dried up, I'll just set them back up and give you a quick overview. Alright, got a little impatient. So let's see how these came out. Yeah, pretty good. Alright, so we're back and the figure is completely clean. Body and the outfit is completely cleaned up. So that pretty much concludes the basic process of getting him prepared for completion. So that will be the next thing, is completing the figure. So the original 1975-76 Land Commander Eagle Eyes figure came with a rifle and also dog tags, and I will plan on getting the box as well. Another thing the figure is missing is the Adventure Team badge. When I first got the uniform, you could actually see just a remnant of an outline of where it originally was, but now that it's all clean, you can't quite make that out, so it'll be a good surface to adhere the new patches to when those arrive. So I'll keep you guys updated as the figure is completed. And that's it for now. So that's a look at the 1976 G.I. Joe Eagle Eyes Land Commander, or Land Adventure. I think this is the Land Commander from everything I've looked up on 3D Joes. So thanks for stopping by, and thanks as always for watching.